Salute, man. This is Bad Boy D, and you're watching Bad Boy D TV. The topic today is why women cheat on men. Female cheaters. Oh yeah, there's a lot of them. This isn't the cookie cutter advice you're gonna get in some cookie cutter magazine. This is the Bad Boy D perspective, not the beta simp advice you're gonna find on betasimpadvice.com. So let's get real and chop it up, man. Stay tuned. Bad Boy D TV. The main reason that studies and magazines and professionals like to say is the reason women cheat is neglect. And I suppose you could say it is neglect. They feel neglected of excitement in their life. And the problem I see with most relationships is men haven't shown their control right off the bat. If you're gonna be a dominant alpha man with her, which doesn't involve arguing and hooting and hollering, just means you're calm, you're her rock, you're her mountain. You're basically her manager and her supervisor. But you have to show that right off the bat. You can't be an obedient beta and then change your mind and convert yourself into that after. You have to establish that right at the start. Another problem is a lot of you men feel that you have her in the bag and you get too comfortable, passive, and submissive with her. And that definitely makes her feel neglected and unexcited. Because she's the dominant one in the relationship. That, yes, if you give her that control position, she'll take it. But deep down, it's not the position she wants. So you let yourself go, you feel comfortable in the relationship. And her interest and her care for you is declining by the day, and she only shows little subtle signs here and there. The signs that she gives you doesn't really parallel the decrease in interest over time. That's why so many men are surprised. They feel it's out of the blue that she just up and left one day. I've seen it happen time and time again where they're in shock. And guys, it's been manifesting for months, if not years. Little by little. She just doesn't make it as obvious as you would like it to be. As I said, man, you have to establish the power right off the bat. Keep that power and never lose that power. She will take a position of power in the relationship if she has to. If you give it to her, she will. But you can't give it to her. You're the boss right off the bat. None of this 50-50 crap. The minute you get too needy and lovey-dovey and all that stuff, her interest will definitely start to dwindle. And her eyes will wander. Trust me on that. And fellas, if she's going out with the girls, dressed to impress, and you're not present, that's not good. Some of you men are far too trusting. It's unfortunate because it'll happen very easily. It can happen, it will happen very easily. Women are extremely sneaky and smart when it comes to cheating. Even the thick, chubby, and dumb ones are very shockingly good and sneaky and clever at cheating. It's like the devil himself gave them special abilities, supernatural abilities to get away with it. Because they do. It can be hard and almost damn near impossible to catch her if she's doing it. You have to know about their nature. Don't be her friend and don't trust her. Some of you guys get far too trusting and love her far too much and think that she would never do that to you. It's very naive and ignorant, man. If you're not a sexual alpha with her, You're not the boss in the relationship, and she still has some sexual market value. You're in trouble, man. In that regard, you're in trouble. I'm quite ashamed of myself, and I'm not proud to admit this at all. I actually had to contemplate whether I even wanted to add this to this video. I'm ashamed to say that I've done it before. I wasn't the cheater, but I was the cheatee, so yeah, that's the same thing, right? I was the cheater with married women, or women who were engaged, and I'm ashamed to admit that. I'm not condoning that at all. I'm adamantly against it. Father in heaven, please forgive me for my past sins. But yes, I have been involved in situations like that myself. And the crazy part is, men, is I was a beta simp at the time. That just shows how easy it is for it to happen. I wasn't even alpha. I was a total beta simp at the time. It's just that her old man was just a little bit more of a beta simp than I was. So that just shows how easy it is for it to happen, how often it happens. If I was able to pull it off at that stage in my life, that pathetic stage in my life, man, I can't imagine what goes on. And men, if you have a woman who likes to drink, it's an even more extremely high probability it's happening. Because even if she is a good girl, and she's one of the few, like alcohol extremely lowers your inhibitions. So if she already has a bad side to her, which odds are she does, it's definitely happening. But even if she is one of those few good ones, if she likes to drink, it's probably happening too. I hate to be so blunt and honest about it, but you guys gotta get it through your head. Don't get jealous and stocky and texting her all the time or anything like that. Just establish dominance in the relationship, like I said, right off the bat. And even then, just have a reality check and realize that it can happen. Like I just said too, especially if she likes to drink. That's why you gotta know about female nature, swallow them red pills, alpha up a little bit if you're beta, and stop pedestalizing these women. If you're in tune, you know about female nature, this is going to be a lot less detrimental to you if you can mentally predispose yourself for the worst. Sometimes doing that, being a little bit pessimistic, can actually be optimistic in the long run. Because if you expect the worst, you can't fear about it, you can't worry about it, you can't dwell on it. But as long as you're mentally predisposed to it, if it does happen, it's not going to be the end of the world. You're not going to take it so hard. And if you're currently in a relationship with a woman, if you didn't start off on the right foot, if you didn't establish your masculinity and your solid, sturdy dominance in that relationship first, it's too late. It's too late. It's up to you what you want to do. I'm not telling you to leave anything. I'm not telling you to do anything from there. I'm just giving you my opinions and what I know about the situation. I don't want to give any specific life advice and tell you to leave anybody or anything like that. I'm telling you what I know from what I've seen and my personal experiences and my opinion on this topic. And I certainly hope it helps. For some of you, it might be common sense and you already know this, which is great. We're in a good class, us guys. For some of you, this might have been a hard pill to swallow, and you can still live in fairy tale la la land, which is great, until it all comes crumbling down and bites you in the ass. Or you can live in reality off the bat. And reality sucks sometimes, but at least you know the truth. I hope you got something out of this video, man. This has been Bad Boy DTV. Like the video if you liked it. Check out my latest video in the top right corner. check out a cool video right under that, and subscribe to my channel in the bottom left corner. I wish you peace, prosperity, and many blessings. I'm out of here.